Here I am here, I have arrived.
Must everything be so difficult with you?
Yes. No. Well, maybe. You see, sometimes in life we find ourselves in rather difficult situations.
Never mind, Mom. Let's just get to the reason why we're here.
Yes, let's. My old chum, exactly why are we here?
Oh, for the love of toads and mushrooms! We are here to do what we do our very best.
And that is?
Anyone need a used mow? I have one on sale, very, very cheap.
That hurts, Marnie.
I have no idea how much sometimes. Mo, we are storytellers. Storytelling is what we do. It's our gift. It's our forte. It's our...
All right, already. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. I get it. We tell stories. It's just that I thought we found something new that we do best.
I'm not even going to ask. We are here to tell a story, so I would appreciate it if you would prepare yourself for the telling.
I will now prepare myself for the telling. I am now prepared for the telling. But wait! Who are we going to tell?
Mo, haven't you noticed our audience?
What? You mean those fun-looking monkeys out there? I mean those fine-looking individuals out there.
Yes! Please excuse Mo. He's had one too many coconuts dropped on his head.
Ooh, we like coconuts.
And now, on with our story. It's a story of greed and misunderstanding. And love.
Love?
Love. I now present to you our tale of Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumple, what's up?
Rumpelstiltskin. Remember, we talked about this before.
Oh. Beware, my little monkeys, beware. The evil Rumpelstiltskin will pluck your nose and steal your hair.
Suffering salamanders can be booked. Rumpelstiltskin may be a little mischievous.
Evil.
No, not evil. Okay, Rumpelstiltskin may be a bit of a rascal, but I think you'll see he's got a good heart way down deep.
Where? Where will we see?
Right here. Watch.
Ah! What's wrong with them? I think they're broken. Oh, woe is we, our story is broken.
They're not broken, they're frozen. They can't begin the story until we do.
Well, hurry up, Miney. They scared me like that.
Right you are. But first, we must dress the part. Here, put this on.
Ew, I look good.
Once upon a time,
A very, very long time ago.
there lived a poor miller.
And his 3 ugly daughters.
Just one. He had one lovely daughter.
He had one lovely daughter.
Good day to you, Miller.
Oh, good day to you, Sharon. How is the fruit business today?
Better than your milling, I should think.
What? Good, good.
Good morning, Miller. Will you work today?
Good morning, ladies. No work today. I have important business with the king.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
And would that be the important business you had with the king yesterday? And the day before that?
And the day before that?
Laugh if you will, but my discovery will earn me the respect and admiration of the king. Why, I will be...
A hero, a man of great importance. Why, you'll be given the keys to the kingdom.
And anything you wish will be given to you the snap of the king's kingdom. And how many days does this make, Miller, that you've stood at the king's gate?
I can't be sure now. Let me
The
see.
better question is, how many days have you actually gotten to see the king?
Come on, great man, and show us what you have in your basket. If the king doesn't want it, perhaps we will.
Not so fast.
I'd be willing to give you the keys to our stall for a look at what's in your basket.
I don't think so. I really must be going if I receive the king.
It's mine now. Maybe I will take it to the king.
No! Mine! Mine!
Wait!
What?
A hat! I need a hat.
You don't need a hat!
A hat! A hat! My kingdom for a hat. Thank you. You may proceed.
Are you sure?
Quite.
And so, on with our story. No, hey,
Wait.
gentle, hey now.
I think we should make a note here.
What kind of a note would you want to make?
I think it's important that we tell the monkeys out there that making fun of someone and stealing their property is wrong.
I'm sure that they already know that.
So very wrong.
They're not monkeys, Mom. But what makes you think that just because of what they see in our story is going to want them to go out and make fun of people or steal their people's property?
9. Monkey see, monkey do.
Fine. Monkeys. I mean, boys and girls. Mom would like to ask you if you understand that making fun of people and stealing their property is wrong.
Yes.
See, Mo, if they didn't already know it, they do now. So maybe continue with the story.
That's it.
Wait.
What?
Anybody like some beads? Anybody for some beads? Medium for quarter.
Do we find out what's in that basket?
Not right now.
Not now. Then when? I have to know what's in that basket. Please. 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 Please.
Soon.
Not now. Then when? I have to know.
Soon, Mo.
We will know soon, monkeys.
Give it to me.
Good morning, Liesel. Thank you for looking at Papa's basket.
Good morning, Lilia. Don't mind us. We're just having a bit of fun.
I know that, but I'm afraid Papa doesn't understand.
Thank you, daughter. Well, I must be going now. The king is waiting.
Come, Miller, we were only having a bit of fun.
We're all very curious. Won't you share your secret with your friends?
Friends!
We are your friends, Miller.
You must admit that you have been acting very strangely. You only want to make sure you don't forget your business.
Or is your daughter?
My business? What good will my business be when I tell my creation to the king? And I can never forget my beautiful Liliana. What I have in this basket will make everyone in the kingdom green with envy. It will be the making of me and my daughters yet. We will be.
It's all right, Papa. You go to the palace. I will turn to the mill.
Yes, to the palace. Goodbye, my friends. I will not forget you when I am wealthy and famous.
Don't look at me like that, young lady. That'll make you know better than to squander away on nonsense.
Frida, that old goat is my father.
Exactly like he should be sitting in the mill and you should be his white husband.
Come on, girls. It's time
That's because I am confused. Do you mean that the miller goes off every day and leaves his daughters to do all the work
Well,
while he hangs out with the king all day?
not exactly. Weren't you listening?
To what?
The story. Oh, never mind.
Good day. I've come to see the king. I have important business with the king. Now see here.
The king is not accepting visitors in the court today.
I am not a visitor. I am an important man with important matters to discuss. I do not like being treated this way. When the king hears of it, he will
Cry like a baby.
cry like a baby. Wait, what? Who said that?
Not me. It must have been a little birdie. Tweet, 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 tweet.
This is ridiculous. Now see here. I demand to see the king at once.
The king is not accepting visitors in court today.
Yes, you've said that already, but I'm sure if you just let me in, His Highness will be so grateful he will give you a great reward.
Really?
Yes, and I'd be sure to recommend you to you. After all, I never forget a friend. Now, shall I go in to see the king?
No.
This is preposterous. I come here day after day with important discoveries of the king, and you tell me day after day he is not seeing anyone.
A fool's work is never done.
I beg your pardon.
Oh no, definitely not. There is no begging at the castle gates.
Who said anything about begging? I'm not begging.
Aren't you?
Of course not.
Could have fooled me. But then again, that is a fool's purpose, is it not? To fool.
I don't know who you are, but
I do.
you do what?
Know who I am. But who are you? That you demand to see the king.
I am Miller, and I have important matters to discuss.
Is it about milling, perhaps?
What? No, it's not about milling.
Something to do with milling, then. Flour, perhaps?
No, but it's fake flour.
Perhaps. What did you say?
I said, oh no, you don't. You will not learn my secret so easily.
Oh, so it's a secret you have. Then come closer. One must whisper secrets too loudly, as there are monkeys about.
I like him.
No, be quiet.
Monkey, what on earth are you talking about?
Who knows? Well, it's quite a little fun game trying to figure it out, isn't it?
Listen, you fool.
Ah! Oh! The pain! The agony! Oh!
I've never met a bigger fool in all my life.
If I'm the fool, then what are you?
What? I'm an important man.
Tell me, important Miller, who is the bigger fool? The one who is thought a fool, or the one who argues with him?
I'm an important man, I tell you.
A fool.
Now see here.
You said that already, and I always do. See here. Well, frequently I see there as well.
George, what's going on out here?
This peasant wishes
see the king.
Peasant,
The king is not accepting visitors today.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, but I think His Royal Highness would wish to see me if only you would tell him.
Absolutely not. The king is far too busy to be bothered with the likes of you. Get rid of him.
But sir,
You're hurt. I'm gone.
this is preposterous. I probably couldn't even get in if my daughter could spin straw into gold.
Halt!
I'm an important man with important matters to discuss. Why shouldn't I be allowed to see the king?
What did you just say?
I'm an important man with important matters to discuss.
No, what you said before that. What was it?
Don't look at me. I quit listening a long time ago.
You said you have a daughter that can spin straw into gold.
I did? No, I'm sure I didn't.
You did. I heard it quite clearly.
No.
Yes, straw into gold. Something useless into something valuable.
No, it was just...
Go home to your daughter and bring her back here within the hours.
But sir, I cannot.
You can and you will, or you and your daughters will find a home in the dungeons.
What have I done?
A fool says it is good to stand crying for answers at the castle gates until the answers seal his fate.
So it seems our poor Miller, who is always bragging, has got himself into some pretty hot water. What are you doing?
It's a very narrow ledge, Mighty.
Right you are.
I am?
Indeed you are, my friend. The miller has talked himself onto a very narrow ledge. He'll have to be careful, or else he'll fall and take his daughter with him.
I was right, monkeys. They knew it all the time. But Mighty, my chum, what happens next?
Let's go see, shall we?
Yes! Finally, the moment I've been waiting for. I'll have His Little Highness busy with other things while I talk to this peasant and his daughter. She will spin the gold and I will be rich! Our poor little king will never know I hit him. I'll have the gold and then the kingdom! And that little pipsqueak will have to be begging for his dinner. Mwahaha!
Why, that dirty rat!
Despicable, isn't he?
What are we gonna do?
We? Do?
Yes, we do.
Nothing!
But Mighty,
We're just the storytellers. We can't interfere.
can I tell the next part?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Please?
Okay, fine. Just this once.
Okay, here we go. So, Roland was laughing like an evil hyena. But all of a sudden, two ninjas ran into the room and threw a...
There are no ninjas in this story! I will tell the story from now on.
Fine.
As I was saying.
Oh, there you are. Oh, Your Highness, I thought you were riding your horsey. Horsey, Roland, I'm not a child. Forgive me, sire. I still see that little boy I once knew.
Yes, well, I'm king now. I believe I should start acting like one. I want to be able to speak with the people.
But Your Highness, we've talked about this. I'd be doing you a disservice if I let you out there to be ridiculed by the people who should love you.
Roland, I'm tired of waiting. It is time.
Time! Yes, it is time for you to go in somewhere else to do something but Roman.
King wishes to see Lily. Miller and his daughter, Your Highness.
Bring them in. I will see them.
But Your Highness, I must object. This peasant isn't worthy of your attentions.
I beg your forgiveness, Your Highness.
I really think I should see them.
No, Roman. I will hear what this man has to say.
But Roman!
Ooh, he's a good little man.
Well, be quiet.
Well then, Miller, what is it you have to say today?
I beg your pardon, my king, but a mistake has been made here, and I have come as ordered to explain.
What kind of mistake, Miller?
Well, you see, I come every day to the grave of a trophy of great importance to your kingdom, but I am never allowed in. And on this very day that your person is there.
My name is Roland.
Yes, Roland came to the gates when I was discussing my predicament with the guard. Very surly fellows, I must say. And there's this other fellow who was very rude as well. And I think I may have stated something that was no fault of my own. As I mentioned, the three fellows, the guard and the other one, were very rude to me. And
Excuse me for interrupting you, Miller, but I'm afraid I don't understand what you're asking of me.
I haven't come to ask, Your Highness. I've come to tell.
Well then,
The
This daughter has been strong to gold, Your Majesty.
Everything Roland says is a lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie.
Everything Roland says is a lie. You better not believe him.
If he said he heard beautiful, charming Liliana could stand gold out of straw. The crazy thing is that he heard her come right out. Now the Liliana's part of everything Roland says is a lie. You better not believe him. Holy macaroni, oh, it can't be true. There's an awful lot of trouble he can get into. And oh, can you imagine what Will would do if he knew what was going on?
this lady is your daughter then, Miller?
Liliana, Your Majesty.
Liliana?
I've seen this look before. Well, look. The king likes Liliana. The king likes Liliana.
You think?
Look at the wide eyes, the open mouth. Methinks 'tis love at first sight.
You think you're right?
She thinks me right, monkeys.
Liliana.
Beautiful girl with a very beautiful talent.
I really must object.
Wait, Liliana.
Your Majesty.
Now that we're all acquainted, shall I go make her comfortable, sire?
Your Highness, please, Liliana can't.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, a very great pleasure. Now, my dear, if you just follow me. Sire, you had that meeting with the nobles. I'll go make her comfortable and then be right with you.
Wait, I think I should know more about this town.
Sire, the nobles.
Very well. We will meet again soon.
Your Highness, please, I really must tell you.
Oh, yes, Miller. Well, it seems I have an important matter to attend to, but I'd very much like to speak with you again. Will you come tomorrow? Around lunchtime, perhaps. You'll lunch with us.
Oh dear. Yes, Your Majesty. Oh, what have I done?
Oh, what a tangled web we weave.
That's very profound, Hermione.
Why, thank you. But I was just quoting.
But how are we going to get out of this? And how will William and Liliana get together once he finds out she can't really spin straw into gold? What's going to happen? Marty, tell me what's going to happen.
Move down. Haven't you ever paid attention in storytelling class?
No? Yes? Sometimes. But mostly I just know. Hey, you sound just like my mom.
Let's go check on the Miller.
But what about Liliana?
Miller first.
Miller first, monkeys. Come with us.
Calm down. I haven't understood a word you said.
I think he said he got in to see the king.
Liliana, poor Liliana.
Miller, please, you must calm down and tell us what's going wrong.
Oh, why do I talk so much?
Why do you say so much nonsense? Now you just have a cup of water.
How is water talking?
Just hand me a cup.
How dare you? Oh, but she's no less than I deserve. How could I?
If you would just calm down and tell us what has happened. Where's Liliana?
She is doomed. I've doomed my daughter.
Miller, stop this and tell us what has happened.
I was angry. I am an important man. He wouldn't let me in to see the king. And I said that Liliana could be strong to gold.
You what?
I didn't mean it.
Miller, how could you say such a thing?
I was angry. When the king finds out,
The king is young and newly crowned. Perhaps it won't be too hard.
This is what your bragging has brought you. Your head has been in the clouds for too long, Miller. This is a situation of your own doing.
I know.
And we are to blame as much as you.
What?
Rita is right. You locked you instead of talking to you as friends.
If we would have stopped you earlier, our Liliana would be with us right now.
You are much better friends than I deserve, but I cannot blame you. I will see the king tomorrow. I will tell him the truth again.
You will not go alone. We will walk with you.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You aren't asking, and neither are we. It's settled. We will go together to see the king. Now, I suggest we all try and get some sleep.
A right jolly mess it is, isn't it?
Are you crying?
I can't help it. That was beautiful.
Indeed it was. It isn't often you see a show of friendship like that.
Especially after he has been so...
Yes, I know. Here. Keep it. I
Oh yes, Liliana, to the castle!
not yet. I'm tired now.
Nap? I couldn't possibly. Not when Liliana is in need of rescuing. Tell her, monkeys.
Yeah.
We have come to the part of the story where every good storyteller takes a nap. Didn't you hear, Sarah?
Miney, this is no time for a nap. The monkeys need to know what's going to happen. Besides, who is the storyteller here? You or Sarah?
I'm the storyteller here, and I say we take a nap. Besides, the story will still be here when we get back.
But, shh! Oh, fine, you go ahead. Be right behind you.
Okay, so hurry up. I'm very hearing.
It's just us now, monkeys. And I say, we rescue the girl. What do you say? Let me. I've got it. After everyone had fallen asleep, and the moon was high in the sky. Ninjas crept out of the darkness. Their plan was perfect. They would scale the walls of the castle to save the girl from the clutches of Roland. Their plan was to tie him up and...
I said no ninjas!
Rat. I never get to have any fun. Well, monkeys, I guess I'll see you. Wait! I have an idea. There's no time for a nap. Just a little bit more, Miney, and maybe you can sleep. No time for a nap.
Let me get this straight. Mo, the napper, says this is no time to take a nap.
This is no time for sarcasm either, Miney. The monkeys don't like it. You have to tell the rest.
I don't have to do anything. I can lie, cheat, steal, and take naps if I want to.
Mind the monkeys, Miney.
There are no monkeys, and there are no ninjas, but you are about to drive me bananas.
You're very cranky when you're sleepy, Mines.
And to think, I could have had Mimi as a storytelling partner.
Please, Miney, just tell us what happened to Liliana that night, then you can take your nap, and I'll be as quiet as a toadstool.
So where were we?
The poor miller just found out what good friends he had, and Roland was taking Liliana to a room for spinning straw into gold.
Right. So... Roland took Liliana deep into the heart of the castle. She was very scared.
Now, my dear, finish your room. I expect you to have all the straw spun in the gold by morning.
Oh, but sir, I'm afraid my father spoke hastily. You see, I can't really spin straw into gold. Papa sometimes...
Silence! Do you think you can lie to me? Why else would that fool come to the gates every day unless he had something extraordinary? You are a lovely girl, Liliana, but you are by no means extraordinary.
Sir, please!
I want that gold. When you're going to give it to me. Either you spin the straw into gold, or... Oh, nothing for you to worry about. If you don't spin the straw into gold, you don't get to live. That's all. Ha ha ha. Now get to work. Guards! This door is to remain locked. See to it that no one comes in or out.
Yes, sir.
What am I going to do?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to get my ninja.
You will do no such thing! How many times do I have to tell you, no ninja?
But
Good is not beaten yet, Mo. Good is not beaten yet.
sore. Makes me wonder what's the crying for.
Who are you?
What a good question. I shall have to remember that one. Oh, if only I had something to write it down.
How did you get in here?
Another good question. But let's not bother ourselves with hows and whys and wherefores. Rather, I think you should be asking what.
What?
Exactly. Now that you've said it, I can tell.
I don't understand.
Delicious, isn't it? You see, it's all part of the game. You ask, and I tell. Or is it, I ask, and you tell? Or we both ask, and we both tell? Oh, hardly matters now, because you are here, and I am here, and here we are together.
I'm sorry, but you aren't making any sense.
On the contrary, it's not my fault that you fail to understand.
What is it that you want?
Oh no, it's not what I want, it's what you want. See, I've come here to help you.
But how could you possibly help me? You don't know what...
How do you know what I do or do not know? I know that you can't do what is asked of you. I also know that death is promised for you if you should fail. I know what you can't do. I know what I can do. And I promise to spin all this straw into gold if...
You can spin the straw into gold?
If
what?
If you give me something in return.
Oh, but I have nothing to give you.
Isn't this how it always is? Nothing is something, and something is nothing. You have far more than what you think, my fair Liliana.
But I truly don't.
Round and round your neck it flies, a feast for the senses, especially the eyes.
My mother's necklace. I couldn't possibly.
You can, you could, you will. For life without mother's necklace is life still.
Suppose you promise to spin all the straw into gold by morning?
With all my heart.
Very well. But in the morning I will tell the king the truth.
We shall see. We shall see.
So he can spin straw into gold?
So it would seem.
Then she is saved!
Well,
A very deep subject. I agree. Too deep for me, but Miney, I must know, is she or is she not saved?
you really need to try to pay more attention in class, Mo.
Can we please discuss this later?
Very well. So the next morning when Roland entered the room, he found Liliana asleep next to a very large pile of gold.
Amazing! Incredible! She did it! Go!
Good morning, sir. As you can see, the straw is gone and the gold has taken its place.
Oh yes, Liliana. Your father did not exaggerate your talents.
I really must speak to the king before I return home.
Home? No, you're not going home. I have need of your talent.
Oh, but sir, my father has great need of me. He lost my mother. He can't lose me as well.
Isn't that too sad? To lose a wife and then a daughter. But I suppose that's the way life goes. Oh, I do believe that rhyme. No, Liliana, you're far more than I valued than I dared to believe. I have need of your great talent, and you will stay and spin until I have no more need of it.
You're a horrible man.
No, Liliana, I'm a man who knows what he wants and how to get it.
Does the king know about this?
Oh, the king. Let's just say, wait, he doesn't know what will hurt me now, will it?
The king wishes to see Liliana.
Run, Liliana. His Highness beckons you. Oh, Liliana, I wouldn't mention this, king. We wouldn't want anything happening to our dearly departed now, would we?
Why, that no good toad fungus.
It seems our fair Liliana is stuck.
But it's not fair, Hermione.
Not all things in life are fair, Mel. You should know that by now.
But this is a story, not real life, so we can change it if we want to, right?
Sure we could,
Well then,
but we won't. The results could be disastrous for us. And the monkeys.
oh Hermione, you threaten the monkeys?
Not me. If you paid attention in storytelling class every once in a while, you would know that changing the story can sometimes have dire consequences.
Dire? What is dire?
Bad, dangerous, unthinkable.
How bad, dangerous, and unthinkable?
Do you remember the Little Red Riding Hood incident? We don't want a repeat of that. And besides, don't you think you should wait until the end of the story before you decide?
I guess. But I just don't see how she's going to get out of this. Not without my ninjas anyways.
Good things come to those who wait. All will be revealed in due time. And the sun will shine again tomorrow. But as for now, I need my nap.
But,
You promised. Monkey's honor, remember?
well, monkeys, it seems that into every life, a nap must come. And ours is now. Sleep well, monkeys. Sleep well.
Ooh, spinning straw into gold makes me hungry. You should get, yes. You should get, yes,
Are you positive?
yes.
Okay.
You should get concessions over there. That's where I'm going. And the girls' bathroom are over there.
And the guy's bathroom is over there.
Oh, monkeys, this is terrible. Just terrible, I say. Miney! Miney, help!
What is going on out here?
Miney! This is awful, just awful, terrible, I say.
I thought you said it was awful.
Miney?
Well, is it awful or is it terrible? They're two very different things, you know.
We don't have time for this. Didn't you see the sign?
What's that?
The ninja sign!
No, Mo. I did not see any ninja sign. Honestly, I will never understand your fascination with ninjas.
It's not a fascination. It's real. Tell her, monkeys.
That's not what fascination means. Oh, never mind. Okay, so just tell me, what did the sign say?
Miney, it said, the end is near.
Is that all?
Is that all? Don't you understand? We have to save everyone from Roland, and we're almost out of time.
Calm down! We are the storytellers after all. All that we have to do is, well, get to the good parts.
Then please, Miney, for me and the monkeys, get to the good parts.
Oh, all right. So while Roland was busy with his gold, the guards at the palace gate were busy with the miller and the townspeople.
good day. I've come to see the king.
Yes, I can see that, and you've brought company.
These are my friends. There's no need to nervous. The king knows that I'm coming.
The king is not accepting visitors today.
This cannot be. He personally invited me to lunch.
Did he?
Yes. And he will not be happy to know that you have once again prevented me entering the cabinet.
I have my orders, sir.
And I have my invitation.
And yet, no.
This is preposterous. Who is making all that fuss?
I can't help it. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
You again.
Yes,
What's happening, Miller?
yes, it is I. Is it not always good to see me?
Are we not going to the king then? Didn't you hear the guard? He said the king is not accepting visitors today. Who is that funny little man?
Quiet! All of you. I mean my friends. Please,
Me? Funny? Why, thank you. I have always wanted to be a jester. In fact, that has been my lifelong dream. For as long as I can remember, my whole life long. But alas, no one thought me as quite funny as I did. And so, I sit and cry. Hey, ho, for a lost dream.
always be talking nonsense. Every time I see you, my guess would be no sense at all.
Now, what would be the fun in that? Oh no, that would not do at all.
Miller, perhaps you should return tomorrow.
But the king said to come today.
Obviously, something has changed.
In so short time, I must see. My poor Liliana.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive.
Hey, that's what you said.
Mo, how will we ever get to the good parts if you keep interrupting?
I'd be quiet.
Must you always be talking?
I believe it was that odd Shakespeare fellow that wrote that.
It appears that very little can be done today. Perhaps we should go home and devise another plan.
No, it was that Sir fellow. Ah, yes, Sir Walter Scott. A wise saying, if there ever was one.
Sarah's right, Miller. Let's go home. Maybe you can write a note to the king.
I don't have much choice, do I?
No, bring on.
Oh good, what fun! A spinner's work is never done.
That was definitely not a good part.
No? Well, maybe you'll like this. So while the guard was busy with the miller and the townspeople at the gate, King William and Liliana were doing some sightseeing in the garden.
That was the royal garden. Do you approve?
Very much, sire.
I really do wish you'd call me Will.
I shall try.
You know, there aren't many girls like you at court.
Really? Am I so different?
Well, yes. I don't know any other girls who can skip a rock across the pond with such great skill, or who can spin a straw into gold for that matter.
About that, I think I should tell you.
What?
I have been skipping rocks ever since I was 2 years old.
Well, then it's no wonder then. Do you enjoy spinning?
Highness, where are you?
Father, is it just, well, have you ever felt trapped?
Yes.
Then know. Roland means well, but I never have any time for myself.
Highness!
I better go or else we'll both be trapped. You'll be at dinner tonight.
So, as you can see, monkeys, King William and Liliana were getting along very well. I think it's safe to say that.
Miney,
What?
don't you see the sign?
What's that?
The ninja sign.
No, no. I did not see any ninja sign. I think after this play is over, you need to seek professional help. You have an unhealthy fascination with ninjas.
They weren't sick, Miney. They were carrying a sign that said, "Time is running out. We have to hurry."
Oh, all right. But not because of your sign-carrying ninjas. But because we are running out of time. Monkeys, it's time to speed things up.
Oh yes, you shall be known as Speedy Monkeys.
So, Mo, what you looking for?
Police officers. They don't like it when you speed.
It's not that kind of speed. I'm talking about telling the story on fast forward.
Fast forward?
Yes, now may I get on with it?
Please do. Monkeys are impatient.
So that night in the spinning room.
Wait!
What?
What about dinner? William said he would see her at dinner.
Dinner isn't important, Mo.
Dinner is the most important meal of the day.
No, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I like dinner.
Do you want me to tell my story or not?
Yes.
Well, then let me tell my story without dinner.
Fine, but can we put it in special features?
This isn't a movie, Mo.
Please, Miney, for the monkeys.
You are too much, Mo.
Oh yes, see monkeys, Miney does love you.
The story. So that night, Roland once again locked Liliana in the spinning room. She was more than a little sad.
What am I going to do?
Surprise, surprise, here I am before your eyes.
Hello.
Set again, are we? Never fear, for I'm here.
Yes, and I thank you for coming, but
Oh no, you must never but. It's not ladylike.
but I have nothing to give you.
My dear Liliana, you never learn. Look to your hands for your source of your wealth.
My mother's ring.
I shall treasure it always.
Don't do it, it's a trick!
Mo, sit down.
But we can't let this happen. How will I ever console monkeys?
Didn't you hear the man? You mustn't fuss. It isn't ladylike.
But
Now sit down.
The monkeys are ready to revolt.
Nonsense! This is how it goes! What do you know?
Mine.
I'm on it, Mo. Let's go.
Where are we going?
To the future! Follow me, monkeys!
What? Okay.
So the next morning, Roland wasn't the only one waiting to see Liliana. Your Highness.
Will, remember?
Will,
Hope you're not tired. I'd like to show you more of the grounds today.
I would like that.
Good.
Yes, you two run along. I'll just sit here and count my gold. I mean, you two run along. I'll take care of this for you, sire.
Thank you, Roman.
All this lovely gold, mine! But it's not enough. I shall have the kingdom as well. I'll keep His Highness busy with other things, and then it'll all be mine. Mine! Ha! Sometimes I amaze myself. Ah!
Sorry, Your Highness, you startled me. I'm sorry for that, but I wanted to work with you before I left.
Yes?
Well, you see, it's just that,
Come, sire, nothing can be so troublesome, I'm sure.
well, I'm not troubled. It's just that I'm very fond of Liliana.
Yes, she is a lovely girl, isn't she?
Yeah, so, I was thinking of asking her to be my wife.
What?
Well, she makes me very happy. And you said I'd have to be taking a wife soon anyway, so...
There are worse things.
What?
I mean, that's outstanding, sire. Nothing could be more delightful.
Alright, good.
That little upstart, always undermining my plans. Ah, but if she is to be here permanently, I shall have an unlimited supply of gold. This could work to my favor after all. Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, one more thing. No more things. I don't think it makes her happy. It's not like we need it anyways.
Ah! Guard! Send for the henchmen, have him meet me in this room tonight. I shall have my kingdom yet.
Thought we would get to the good news.
We are low, but as they say, and to every life a little Roland must fall.
Mine.
Oh, all right. On to the next night.
It's about time. I expected you here much earlier than this. Where have you been? Never mind that. She'll be here soon. I have a job for you. A girl will come to this room tonight. A girl who's upset my carefully laid down plans. I want you to make her sign this document. It is most important that I have it signed tonight. Use trickery or force or whatever method you deem necessary.
Hey, child.
Yes, brilliant, isn't it? You see, I've been running this kingdom for that pipsqueak and his father, and I deserve the crown more than anybody. And so I will help anyone who helps me in return. I want the crown and the kingdom. He means to marry this girl, so I shall have to wait. Wait until the first child is born.
How?
What do you mean, how? You are the henchman, are you not? Use whatever it is that you do. I want that contract signed tonight.
You know, I am king. You should have at least let me win one game.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I wasn't aware that the king was such a sore loser.
Oh, it's quite alright. I'll gladly lose to you any day.
Aww, true love.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Your Highness, I'm afraid your evening plans will have to be delayed. The Count must talk to you.
Really? Which one?
Oh, you know, the Count that... Oh, for heaven's sake, there's so many of them that I lost track. Whichever one it is, he's most adamant that he meets with you tonight.
But Roland, you know I was planning to...
Yes, but tomorrow is another day. You see, and you wouldn't want the people to be thinking you were neglecting them now, would you?
No, Roland, you
It's a hardship, I know. But that is the cost of being king.
It's okay, Your Highness. Your Highness. He will. We can talk again tomorrow. After all, I have spinning to do.
But that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see,
Oh, no, dear. The king has requested that you not spend another night in this room.
Really?
Well, you don't seem to like it. And every time I ask you about it, you get very sad. And I was kind of hoping that you would be...
Tomorrow is another day, Your Highness. Plenty of time for talking or questioning.
Very well. Meet me in the gardens tomorrow for lunch. I have something very particular to talk to you about.
Of course.
And where do you think you're going?
Well,
Oh, you weren't under the impression that the king's orders were to be obeyed, did you? You know I'm the one that makes the rules around here. You should know that by now. And I say you spin. And until I have no more need of it, which will be never. Ha 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 ha!
you're a horrible, horrible man.
Have you forgotten your dear father? 'Twould be a pity if you met with an accident. And you know how accidents are such skittish things nowadays. No regard for anything or anyone.
Oh dear, what do I see? The same fair maiden, crying for me. Now I thought we'd gone past all this. Haven't I come to your rescue before?
Hail the conquering hero!
Little man, please, you cannot help me. Every day my trouble grows bigger.
Oh, what a troublesome trouble is. It grows whether we like it or not. But come, that is not my concern. What will you give me tonight to spin the gold? A king's delight.
I truly have nothing to give you. My mother's necklace and ring were all that I have.
Surely that is not all. I have a paper, if you will, that concerns your father's mill.
My father's milk? No!
life without father's mill is life still.
You said that about my mother's necklace.
Ah, yes, and it rings just as true today.
But
You really must stop using that word. It hurts my ears.
we'll have nothing. Anyway, it isn't mine to give. It's my father's.
Yes, but what would your father give to have you back safe and sound? Besides, he hasn't worked his mill for some time now, has he?
Why is this happening?
A fair question, with an unfair answer, I'm afraid. Now, do we have a deal? I knew you were the reasonable sort.
Don't do it!
Can't hear you, Mo.
This is so wrong.
Oh no, you mustn't take the time to read it. It's all there, nice and legal easy. Just sign on the line, and you'll have your gold, and the mill will be mine.
I wish I had never come to this place.
Oh, the king wouldn't have it so. I believe he's rather fond of you. Tell me you don't like him in return.
Oh yes, I do. He's very, well, unexpected.
Unexpected, is that what they call it these days?
I like him more than I have a right to.
Right, left, left, right. Signs of love are a jolly good sight.
So Rumpelstiltskin spun the gold, and within the next few days, King William was finally able to pop the question.
What question?
The question.
Which question is that?
The one that ends in marriage. Never mind.
And we'll have the ceremony here. That is, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's more than okay. It's all so wonderful. Too wonderful. I feel as though I'm dreaming. And at any moment, I'm going to wake up and realize that none of this is real.
Oh, it's real. Trust me.
I do.
That's perfect. Just remember those words whenever we're standing in front of the minister.
Well,
What?
I have to tell you something, but I can't.
Hey, what's wrong? Tell me anything. You look so serious.
Your Highness, there's a message from the gardens.
Oh, Roland, I didn't see you there.
I didn't think you had. Whatever it is, I'm afraid it's most urgent.
I seem to have wedding issues to handle, but whenever I get back, you need to tell me what's wrong.
Most urgent, sire.
Yes, Roland.
And where do you think you're going? I hope you weren't gonna inform something to your fiance that might damage my reputation. Because as they say, damage just as easily. And we wouldn't want that, would we? Run along now. There's much to be done before the wedding. Oh, I just can't wait to hear the pitter-patter of little feet.
Rest assured, Roland, I will never let you anywhere near any child of mine.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Did you hear that, monkeys? We're getting married. But Miney, what about Roland? And who's the what's it?
Liliana kept silent, and the wedding was the grandest that anyone could ever remember. Rumpelstiltskin disappeared, and aside from Roland's threatening presence, all was joyous for the happy couple. But exactly 1 year later,
Let me have her. She wants her grandpa. Don't you really know?
that might further spoil the habit.
Somehow, I don't think so.
My grandchild.
It is a party I smell. I am late, I see. Oh, what will your highness think of me?
Little man,
You?
Pardon me, but who are you?
Why, I am the proud father of a baby girl today. For a few spins of gold, she signed her daughter away.
what? No.
Yes.
What is he talking about?
I would never. It was the mill.
Mill? Mill? What use would I have for a mill? Oh no, none at all. Too much work. But a child with this lonely soul's heart.
No. You said that if I signed away the mill, you would spin the straw into gold. You never said anything about my child.
Spin the gold. But I thought...
Pish posh! I say, I do as I may. She signed her child away.
No. Will, Father, it was the mill he asked for.
What? What are you talking about?
What have you done?
The contract and a little note for me. A happy father I shall be. Fear not, my queen, for I have yet to fail. I shall take your child and treat her well.
It's all my fault. I was a coward. I wish I had never come to this place.
Don't worry, we will get our daughter back. I don't know what madness has come over that little man. He will pay for this. I don't know how this will all end well.
It's all my fault.
What have you done?
I didn't know.
It says that 3 long nights are the gift I give. Guess my name with your child you live. But fail the test of your child you will not see. For Lily Rose will live with me. So you'll give her back and guess his name.
I'm so sorry, Will.
Roland, I'm going to search for our daughter. Whenever I get back, you will explain. Don't worry, we will get our daughter back.
Oh, if you'll just let me continue, you will see that all will be well.
Don't see how.
So, as you can see, monkeys, things were not going well for our happy couple. Don't you have anything to add? Well, this is a first. Oh, cheer up, Mo. I bet you a truckload of bananas that everything will turn out just fine. But for now,
Looking for me?
I don't understand what that henchman was thinking. Who are you and who gave you permission to give them time to get their child back? The contract is mine and the will for the child is mine.
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Where is he? Where is the child?
3 days' time.
I've been scheming long and hard for some grimy little warthog to steal what's rightfully mine. The contract is mine. The child is mine.
Is it still stealing when one steals from a thief?
I am no thief. I'm the true ruler of this land. I worked long and hard years, and what do I have to show for it? The king dies and leaves a child in charge. It should be mine. Mine, 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 mine.
You never learned how to play well with others, did you?
I want that child.
If it's a child you want, then it's a wife you need. I don't know why you're bothering me.
You will give me the child and the will.
And so it will be. It will be as you say, but for now I must run. Run away.
I don't trust that fool. So I'll just have to devise a search party on my own. We'll see who has the last word. Guards!
A jolly good time we'll all have today, for I have taken the queen's child away. Never fear, for her child shall soon see, if she can guess my name in days 1, 2, or 3.
Telling me lines, one little chop chop to my ninja for all my problems.
Not so fast, Mo. While Roland was plotting and threatening, our fair queen was telling a sad tale in another part of the castle. Watch!
All my fault. If only I kept the guard on my tongue.
But what I don't understand is, why didn't you just tell me sooner?
I wanted to, but he threatened my father. I thought that after the wedding he would leave us alone. It seemed as though he would. And the little man just disappeared. I never thought I would see him again. And I never dreamed that the contract I signed was for our child.
Oh, what a royal mess for it. Well, we will get our daughter back and we will start anew. I don't know how, but this will all end well. You'll see.
What about Roland?
Ah, yes. Say nothing of this to anyone else. We will get our daughter back, and then I will be with Roland. He will not escape his treachery.
Yay for King William! What's next, Mike?
Why the search, my dear Mo? It's time for the search.
It's searching time, monkeys!
No, Elsa, that is not the right thing. Can't believe that. Taking that baby.
They searched high and they searched low, but at the end of the first day, no one had found them.
You. Where is my daughter?
Safe.
Please, come back.
I will, as soon as you guess my name.
Magward?
No.
Benjamin?
Nope.
Balthazar?
Nope.
Mortimer?
No.
Mordecai?
No.
So, for 2 days they searched and for 2 nights they guessed, but no one could ever figure out the little man's name.
Hermione, why didn't they just throw him in prison?
Well, if they would have thrown him in prison, how would they get the baby back?
Good point.
But on the third day, the miller heard some strange chanting.
Oh, Rumpelstiltskin is my name, and stomping Rumples is my game. With a clever plot on hand and foot, into the queen's arms the baby I'll put. And I will dance and chant and shout with glee, 'cause good will triumph and evil will flee. Or, my name isn't Rumpelstiltskin.
He said his name.
He did, didn't he? Well, upon hearing this, the miller returned home as fast as he could. At the very same moment, a mysterious scroll was delivered to the king. So that night, when Rumpelstiltskin arrived at the castle,
Here I am. I am here. Have you a secret guess for me?
Little man, we take great pleasure in causing mischief.
It is true. I cannot tell a lie. Mischief is a wonderful thing, if only it serves my king.
3 nights you came to me while I was in the spinning room. 3 nights you came, and it was you who spun the straw into gold.
It was you. It is true. I cannot tell a lie. But...
Don't but, Roland. It isn't ladylike.
That was it.
2 nights you asked for jewelry as payment, but on the 3rd night you asked for something more. A contract on you for a signature on a contract that signed away the mill and not a child.
a tale once told is never old, just more familiar.
That's impossible! It was for the child!
Really, Roland? How would you know that?
He said it!
You knew because it was you who wrote the original contract, but that was not the one I signed.
Let me go!
And with it came the original contract that you wrote, and interestingly enough, it bears your seal.
I've been afraid! It was that poor little man! He did it!
No, Roland, it was you.
Be quiet, you little old start! You ruined everything! It's mine! The kingdom! The crown! The gold! Everything!
You are a despicable man.
Take him away. As for you, little man, we owe you many things. But where is our daughter?
Safe as safe can be, far away from treachery.
please.
Such sweet words, but yet the sweetest I have yet to hear.
Rumpelstiltskin?
Stop it! It tickles! Away I go, but soon to return. I hid her, sire, from Roland's ire, but now he is gone, and love remains. Enjoy you shot her, but no more pains.
So there you have it, our tale of Rumpelstiltskin.
I just can't believe it. But why did he have to take the baby?
Well, Rumpelstiltskin knew that whenever desperate, Roland would do anything to get what he wanted. So he figured that by hiding the baby, he could protect her. So the whole kingdom was so elated to have such a happy ending that they celebrated for 2 whole weeks. Now, wouldn't you say that's a happy ending, Mo?
I think, yes, very happy indeed. Just look at them celebrate. Hey, Miney,
Oh, all right.
you can come out now. You may just think once.
And so they lived happily ever.
Wait,
What?
what about the basket? You never told us what was in the basket.
The miller's basket?
Yes, in the beginning, he had something to show the king. What was it?
Well, after the miller's wife died, the miller had lost all interest in milling, but found he had quite a passion for gardening. That's what was in the basket.
Gardening?
Yes. The miller worked endlessly to create a beautiful garden full of all kinds of wonderful plants and flowers. And that's what he had in the basket. He created a new kind of flower. A hybrid.
A what, Brad?
A hybrid. It's a cross between 2 different kinds of flowers. He just knew that the king would love it, and he was right. The king was so happy that he put the miller in charge of all of the royal gardens.
Wow, but what 2 flowers did he mix?
Can't you guess? A lily and a rose.
Oh, Lily Rose. That's very smart, Miney.
Why, thank you. But, as I was saying, they all lived happily What?
What about Rumpelhosa What's
Well, Rumpelstiltskin was never seen again. Or so they say. Now, once again, I say happily No!
What about the moral?
The moral?
Yes, every story has one. It's something we've learned.
I can't believe it.
What?
You remembered something I didn't. Of course we have a moral.
How about don't judge a book by its cover?
Mom, I'm shocked.
Me too. But you haven't heard the best ones yet. And those are, every story needs a ninja. And if you need to know what time it is, ask a ninja. They're never wrong.
Well, now that we've had our moral, or should I say morals, I guess now it is time to say,
Can I do it? Please, Minds.
oh, all right, go ahead.
Thank you. And so, monkeys, they all lived happily ever after.